terrified Meghan Markle's telling comment to friend after realization about royal life. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry kept their relationship secret for months, knowing that things would change forever as soon as the world found out. The prince flew to Canada to spend time with his new girlfriend, and the American actress stayed with him at his Kensington Palace cottage. But despite their best efforts, news of their relationship was soon leaked and they had just a few hours to prepare before it appeared on the front pages. In their new book Finding Freedom, which has been serialized by the Times ahead of its release next month, authors Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand share details of what happened on the night the couple were told their game was up. They write, "One night late in October in Toronto, Harry was happy, and so was Meghan. Until they received a call from one of Harry's aides at Kensington Palace. It wasn't good news. A tabloid was going to run with the story of their relationship. Their main worry was that her place would be besieged by photographers within 24 hours. They had little time to think, because there were only a couple of paparazzi in Toronto, but it wouldn't be long before photographers flew in from New York and LA, all hoping to get that first picture of the happy couple. The Duke was inundated with calls from his staff, many of them trying to get him to return to London early as they were concerned about his slimmed-down security team. However, he refused to leave." Scobie and Durand claim that while Meghan was nervous about what was to come, she was also relieved as it meant she no longer had to lie to family and friends. They say that she got more than 100 messages from former friends and acquaintances looking for a gossip. But the authors claim that the true extent of the fame that came with dating a royal was a huge shock to Meghan, and resulted in her sending one particularly worried message to a friend. They write, "Prior to meeting Harry, the only times she experiences cameras were on a set or on a red carpet. The security was necessary. Shortly after the news broke, a photographer from an LA-based photo agency had scaled the fence into her back garden and waited for Meghan by her car, hoping to get a picture before she headed out to run errands. Meghan was terrified and called the police. 'This is how it's always going to be, isn't it?' she said to a friend." Next news, Meghan's father accuses Sussexes of whining during the pandemic. The Duchess of Sussex's father is reportedly becoming disillusioned by his daughter as he hits out at the timing of a new book. Meghan's father Thomas Markle told The Sun, "I love my daughter, but I really don't appreciate what she's become right now." He also spoke out about a new book on Meghan and Harry by criticizing the timing of its publication, saying it comes across as a collection of complaints at a time when thousands of people are dying from COVID-19. Mr. Markle also warned the royal couple, "This is the worst time in the world to be whining." According to the new book, the Duchess of Sussex felt sorry for her estranged father, wanted him at her wedding and blamed the media for corrupting him. Meghan felt let down when Thomas Markle lied to her by denying he helped the paparazzi stage photos of him going about his life in a Mexican resort town before the royal wedding, the book Finding Freedom alleges. But both Meghan and Harry were also angry at the media for wearing down Mr. Markle for several months until he complied with their requests. Mr. Markle spoke out on the timing of the book by Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand. The 76-year-old told the Sun newspaper, "This is the worst time in the world for them to be whining and complaining about anything, because people everywhere are suffering due to the coronavirus pandemic." While some media commentators have alleged collusion between the Sussexes and the book's authors, a spokesman for Harry and Meghan has said the couple did not contribute. Finding Freedom also details the drama leading up to Meghan's wedding to Harry, when it was revealed that Mr. Markle was paid for helping to set up paparazzi photos of himself near his Mexico home. Mr. Markle responded by saying his daughter was not above colluding with the media in the same way, and that she had arranged paparazzi shots while acting in TV drama suits before she met Harry. Apparently Meghan has made deals with the paparazzi. She planned it, Mr. Markle told The Sun, which stressed it did not pay him for the brief interview. Mr. Markle did not attend his daughter's wedding. The book says Meghan was still desperate for him to be there, despite publicity over his involvement with the paparazzi, but that he did not respond to their texts and voicemail messages in the days before the event. Mr. Markle suffered a heart attack around the same time, which he said would have prevented him from flying to London in any case. Next news, Prince Harry told Meghan Markle "I love you" 3 months into their relationship. Harry said "I love you" to Meghan 3 months into their relationship, the book claims. Meghan, then best known for her role in legal drama suits, immediately said the feelings were reciprocal and the pair started talking about their future together. In Finding Freedom, co-authors Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand wrote the couple went on dates in London, Toronto and Botswana as the relationship loomed. The book said, for Meghan, she was all in. Nothing could get her to slow down, not even a friend who cautioned her about getting involved with Harry. 3 months into their relationship, a Meghan friend said, they had already begun swapping the words "I love you." It was Harry who said it first, but Meghan immediately replied, "I love you, too." From there it didn't take long for them to begin talking in non-oblique terms about their future. The book also detailed how the now Duchess of Sussex left clues about the romance before it became public, including posting a photo of a Love Hearts candy with the inscription "Kiss Me" and the caption "Love Hearts" and #London to Instagram on the night of a date. She also began to follow an Instagram account with the username @SpikeEmail5 which, the co-authors said, was Harry's private account. Spike apparently came from a Facebook alias that he used, Spike Wells, while the second half of the moniker was a nod to one of his favorite DJs, deadmau5. Harry confirmed the relationship in late 2016, along with a stark attack on the media, accusing them of subjecting his girlfriend to a wave of abuse and harassment. The couple announced their engagement in November 2017 and wed after a ceremony at Windsor Castle the following May. Next news, Gloria Hunniford brands Meghan Markle manipulative during TV clash. Gloria Hunniford has branded the Duchess of Sussex manipulative, saying that when you marry into the royal family you can have it all your own way. The Portadown native caused a stir when she clashed with Kel Bryan, 45, on Loose Women over Meghan, 38. The presenters are discussing Finding Freedom, the new biography of Harry, 35, and Meghan by Carol Durand and Omid Scobie. Extracts from the book, due to be published by HQ on August 11 and serialized in The Times and The Sunday Times, have covered claims the Duke of Sussex was angered by what he perceived as his brother's snobbish attitude to his bride. The publisher said the authors have been given unique access and the cooperation of those closest to the couple. Neither Meghan nor the Duke have contributed to the upcoming book. It is based on interviews conducted by Scobie and Durand with sources close to the couple in addition to the author's own reporting. "I just want to say up front that at the beginning I really liked Meghan," said Gloria, 80. "I thought that she was a breath of fresh air. She was different, she had a lot of interests that Harry was interested in and I thought that was good. But over a period of time I have sort of changed my mind. I see the manipulation or what I felt as manipulation, in my opinion. But you know, there is nothing earth-shattering about this book, we have heard a lot of it before. I don't believe for one second that they did not feed a lot of information." Gloria described the couple as miserable looking in recent photographs. "The name of the book is Finding Freedom, and I have the gut feeling they're not finding that," said Gloria. "In every picture they look miserable. I don't know what Harry is doing in LA, Meghan I feel is loving it, she's already been back doing voiceovers and things." Kel said that was because that was the actor's previous job. "Obviously they've taken a step back from royal life and they are providing for themselves, so that is a job to do and earn money from," she said. Gloria replied, "I would say she married the institution, she didn't just marry Harry and I know she was a very successful television person, but I don't think she can have it both ways." Gloria said she felt there had been signs of manipulation, as she believed Meghan was desperate to return to the US. "Maybe I'm old-fashioned, there is so much information when you marry into the royal family and you can have it all your own way, but I do wish them well," she said. Next news, Prince Harry's secret Instagram account. Prince Harry had a secret Instagram account while dating Duchess Meghan. Prince Harry had a secret Instagram account while dating Duchess Meghan. Soon after their first date in London, the Suits actress was seen following a new account on the photo-sharing site, now revealed to be the flame-haired royal's personal and private account. Naturally, it was under a different name, @SpikeEmail5, with a picture of mouse-shaped helmet. The name was created using his nickname Spike, fused with one of his favorite DJ's names, deadmau5. Meghan also marked the start of her romance by sharing a picture of a Love Heart suite which had the words "Kiss Me" adorned on it. The caption underneath it read, "Love Hearts" and #London. Sick. The now couple first met at Soho House's Dean Street townhouse in London on a blind date, and soon went out for another date the night after. A friend told Omid Scobie and Carol Durand for their book, Finding Freedom, Harry and Meghan in the Making of a Modern Royal Family, almost immediately they were almost obsessed with each other. It was as if Harry was in a trance. Harry knew they would be together at that point. She was ticking every box. Following these two successful date nights, where Prince Harry drank a beer and Duchess Meghan sipped on a martini, Meghan went to meet Harry at his cottage in the grounds of Kensington Palace, using the staff entrance to keep things as low-key as possible. It was only a month later when Prince Harry took Meghan to Botswana for a romantic camping trip, leaving Meghan completely spellbound. And it was 3 months into their romance, with trips abroad to Toronto, Canada, where Meghan lived, when the two of them uttered the infamous 3 words, "I love you." Next news, Prince Harry's lavish gifts to George and Charlotte unveiled, including £1,500 toy. Prince Harry didn't hesitate to splash the cash on nephew Prince George and Princess Charlotte. New book Finding Freedom has revealed gifts for George included an electric SUV car costing up to £1,500 that he could use around Kensington Palace in 2017. At the time he lived at the palace before meeting wife Meghan Markle, and they continued to live there until moving to Frogmore Cottage. There was also a tricycle for Charlotte in the same year. It had earlier been reported that he splashed out on a first edition of A.A. Milne classic children's book Winnie the Pooh that cost around £8,000. This was inspired by late mum Princess Diana reading him bedtime stories as a child. Finding Freedom has sent shockwaves through the royal family with a string of sensational revelations about the family. It has been written by Omid Scobie and Carol Inderend with the participation of those close to the couple. But Harry and Meghan insist they were not interviewed for the book. Among the most dramatic extracts is how an alleged rift between Harry, Meghan and Prince William and Kate Middleton first emerged. The book claims Harry was peed off after William alleged urged him not to be blindsided by lust over Meghan. The book, which is being serialized by the Sunday Times, reads, "William wanted to make sure the American actors had the right intentions." The source is then quoted as saying, "After all, these are two brothers that have spent their whole lives with people trying to take advantage of them." As William didn't know a lot about Meghan, he wanted to make sure that Harry wasn't blindsided by lust. But this reportedly riled Harry, who along with Meghan stepped down as the senior royal at the start of the year before moving to Los Angeles with baby Archie. The book reports that William told Harry, "Don't feel you need to rush this. Take as much time as you need to get to know this girl."